Good evening, good evening. How is everybody tonight? I apologize for getting us kicked off a couple minutes behind. We were working through a couple of last minute things. Welcome everyone to the July membership meeting for the Delta Amateur Radio Club. How is everyone tonight? That is fantastic news. Plunk, and I'm the current president, and I welcome everybody here. I know we've got a couple of visitors. If you're visiting with us, would you raise your hand? Welcome. Everybody take a minute. We'll go around and introduce ourselves in just a minute. We'll get your name and everybody will come swarm you after the meeting and say hello. Be a great deal. Now, I also understand that we had some people here that were testing. So one of the things that we have is for all of us, we get a ticket. It's right over there. This is for our November prize drawing. So if you come back in November and your name's in the bucket, you have an opportunity to win some of the fabulous store prizes that we have as a club in November. So if anybody was here at testing and passed, raise your hand. All right. That means you get an extra ticket. You get an extra ticket for the meeting. What did you complete? Tech? Congratulations. And I believe that Kevin, that was you passed Tech? Kevin Tyler?
That's me.
That's Kevin. All right. We also had one other gentleman. Okay, Don. George McQueen, who passed both his Tech and General. Congratulations to George. All right. I was debating what we were going to do tonight for our opening introductions, and it just dawned on me what would be appropriate. So last month we talked about what you were going to do at Field Day. So let's take a minute, go around. We'll start over here at this table. Go around and say, what did you enjoy about this past Field Day, and what did you do that was most enjoyable? So we'll start over there with Don. What did you do this Field Day, and what made it the most enjoyable?
Most enjoyable, it was dry and it was cool. We had good breeze. And I just kind of hung around, watched people play over the air, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
And you
I
are?
came back at 9 o'clock.
You did, and you are?
I'm Don Straw, KZ4GJ.
Thank you.
Larry, KR4DFG. I was out of town with family and I wasn't able to attend, but I hate that I missed it.
John was before Juliet Bravo Golf. I think the most fun thing was actually just going around all the stations and seeing what people were doing and all the different things, and providing amusement to the people who saw me trying to get a line up in the tree. I think that's the other. How many times you throw them? You come out of 20, 30, maybe 70.
We had a lot of lines in the tree this year. It was a lot of fun. We'll get to that in a minute. Kevin, just say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I like it, Kevin. Good response.
I could say I'm new to the South, but I'm not. But originally from Detroit, Michigan. I moved down here when I retired. Now I just try to beat the heat.
Good luck.
Thanks, Tim.
Welcome to Ham Radio. I'm Paul Wyatt, NZ4MZ. I didn't make it this year, but I'll be there next year.
Fun. No worries. We'll head over to the couch right quick.
Hey, Tyler K, before QEV, getting to run the GO station was pretty fun, seeing all the, both my family and everybody else, especially all the kids that came in, getting to reach out and literally touch all around the world. That was a blast.
I have to confess, it was fun watching your family have fun at GOTA. They literally talked to multiple continents. That was fun for me.
Jonathan Cato for WSU. This was my first year operating the station. The FT8 battery operated the whole time, so it was a lot of fun getting the gear out there and just making it work, and then just being around everybody else and helping where we could, and just really enjoyed it. It was probably the coolest year in the last 2 or 3 years that we've had, so it was a lot of fun. Highly recommend it.
I'm Josh, KT4 iOS. I came the field day during the graveyard shift at 11 o'clock. It was nice, it was cool. I got to run the GO station, make a few contacts. And overall, it was great. I've never done the night shift, so It was awesome.
All right, we'll hit the Richard table and the Rick table.
Okay, I'm Rick, N0KYN. I came for a short period of time because my wife did not want me out in the heat, because I got things going on. But, whoever did the food did a good job.
Yeah.
John Livingston.
And, I enjoyed just the, companionship and talking to different guys.
Yeah, it was a good time. Either one.
Rick, W.A. Quinn, and, I was there about the same time he was, and Richard. And when he decided to leave, I said, I gotta go check the pressure on my spare tire, you know, why?
Richard, K4DXL.
Fair enough.
Clement, KQ4, TQV. I enjoy getting on the air. I guess I was on the Gold Station.
Yep.
And building, helping people build their town. Put up there too. That was fun.
Ross, Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha Mike, Quebec. And I should thank you, Tyler, as well. At the GOTA station, it was great. My daughter was on the radio for the first time ever. Never touched the radio, was making contacts immediately. So thank you for that as well, for helping. And that's the highlight.
Yeah.
Do net operator.
Very good. Very cool. Thank you for joining the net controls. Dana? I don't mean to skip you, Tom.
I'm Tom
Sorry.
Lacy, 5MR, and I helped put up the four-way double loop without a slingshot, and I put up one side of the 40 meter up in the tree. And they were having a little bit of work and all the whole thing. I wanted to stay for the night, couldn't do it. Dana Stein, WI3B. I came to the field day for a little bit, but I couldn't stay. But it was a lot of fun.
Jose, KJ4, TCJ. I was out of town with family. Sorry, I missed that one.
I'm Aubrey, KG4YZW. My son does a synchronized fireworks show every year, and it's electronically fired.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I didn't get to do field day this year because I was wiring up fireworks on there. So.
Well, there you go.
Hold your hands, have a finger gun.
All still there. Back table.
Billy, WL4B, the food was great, and I brought my next door neighbor with me, and Tyler and said, have at it. He got him his first contact, he made several contacts, but thank you for that, he's still talking about that.
W4GMM. I've been at ham radio 60 years, and I think I've only missed about 6 field days in 60 years. I missed this year, first time in 14 straight years for health problems. Hoping that next year I'll be healthy and I'll be there next year. But field day is a great time. Great time.
It was a ton of fun. I have to echo that as well.
Yeah.
I'm Randy, KQ4HJH, and I was following the doctor's orders and stayed home this year, but I missed it. I know it's fun.
Dave, AD4Q, and being in Millington, I wasn't able to drive out to Germantown. So I thought I'd run by and see what the MIRA was doing in the afternoon in Barlow. They'd all packed up and went home when I got there. So the food was good at McAllister's.
Very good.
Not as good as Josh's, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, just a shout out to the Shoba. They coordinated all the food for us this year and did a fantastic job. They did a great job, Randy and Fred, and so anyway, shout out to them. We'll jump up here to the front table.
Tom, KM4AEM. I worked the 5 to 9 shift on the 20 meter to Shoba station. I think I made 175 plus contacts.
You had the
4
most.
hours.
You had the most contacts. We'll cover that in a few minutes. You were rocking. Bill?
I'm Bill, WA4MJM. I admit that I napped through most of the day. Because I've stayed up and helped my wife put together that pasta salad that y'all seem to like. Wasn't any much left.
Pasta salad was really good.
Yep.
Adam?
Adam K, Forest TV. I had a good time setting up a Delta loop for the first time and getting a nice good tan and working all night.
It's fun. Joe?
WA4 Romeo, Joe. I was laying on my back in an MRI machine.
Okay, I would not trade places with you. Hopefully it turned out well for you. All right, Paul?
I'm Paul, KY4MX. I missed Saturday. I made the tail end on Sunday, but I enjoyed getting around and talking to people. Getting to witness Caroline's Taj Mahal there. It was pretty cool.
It was very cool. Quit.
I'm Mike, KD4IHD. I enjoyed walking around, talking to people, and seeing all the different modes operating in one place.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Perry, November 4 Golf Juliet. I was there most of Saturday, and I just spent a lot of time visiting with folks, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. We had down at John's digital station, we had several people just walk up and talk with us, and they ended up staying with us for several hours. And John was rocking and rolling on FT8, so didn't operate, just basically walked around and tried to visit with folks, and it was a lot of fun.
Steve, KK4BPT, did a little video in and did some phone, did some FT8 until I did one more than John, and then I left.
You tested your new camera.
Now, I'll take a second here. Steve is being very modest, and I'm going to give a huge shout out to Steve. If you haven't seen the YouTube video that he put together on our channel, please go out and take a look at it. It's worth the view. He did a fantastic job putting together a huge field day video. There's a lot in it. He spent a good amount of time putting that together. It's worth the watch. Showcases field day in a very, very excellent way. So please give that a view. It's worth the time. And I've got two more in the back. Scott, too. Go ahead. Just name and call sign.
What was the question?
Oh, the question is, what was the most fun you had at field day this year, if you participated?
I'm at KQ4YPO. This is my first field day, and I was really excited. I was nervous at first trying to get in and make my first contacts, but once I did, got the hang of it, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Scott came fourth here. I was not at field day, but I looked at Steve's video and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah, that video is quite impressive. All right. Well, I got a little bit ahead of myself. Perry, would you do a quick favor and call the roll and see who all of the board's here?
All right, let's see who we got. President Joe Plump.
Yes.
Vice President Tyler Henley. Present. Secretary Perry Hayes is present. Treasurer Paul Broom. Present. Director of Training Joe Lowenthal. Here. Computer Trustee Dan Fleek.
He is absent with he has a medical procedure.
Director of Meetings and Special Events Josh Cunningham. Here. Director of Programs Adam White. Here. Director of Publications Jonathan Herschel. Present. Club Historian John Reiner. We do have a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Much, much appreciated. Well, thank you very much. We're here. We have got two main things that are on our agenda for this evening. We're going to talk about the 14682 repeater. I'll get there in a minute.
No. Minutes.
I'll get there in a second. Okay, that broke everything up.
I'm trying to keep this man posting to go.
Is there a second?
There.
Oh, seconded by Don. Motion made by Ham to approve the minutes as published in Sparks. Seconded by Don. All in favor, please say aye. Motion carries. Minutes are approved as published. Fantastic. All right. I was just going to say real quick, we got a couple of things we're going to knock out tonight. We're going to talk about the 14682 repeater. We're going to go over field day and some stats on that, and then we'll see what we got anything. I'll open up the floor real quick to any of the board members that might have any additional reports. I know, Joe, you want to talk about training and the bus trip, but any of the other board of directors, go ahead, Adam.
We had Ed Fong do the presentation last month. I'm still taking orders for the Group 5. If you want to get a discounted J-pole or something like that, just email me or send me a DM on Discord.
And there'll be a follow-up email on that shortly. Any other board members? Quick. All right, Joe, we'll yield the floor.
Thank you. Last night, we had our first class of the technician license class. It's a new format. Thanks for Jim Greer to help me out. We had five students, two gentlemen, two ladies, and a 11-year-old that had worked to go to field day. We have one other gentleman that thought it started at 6 instead of 7, and he'll be in, I think, next week. But I think the new format's going to be a good change. One, it helps relieve from having to have so many instructors come in, and I think the students will. This is something that they can take home and keep and have after they finish up their training. And I think the 11-year-old might even do technician in general. I have a feeling that just that he's that. Number one, at age 11, 12, they're sponges. And if they want to stick with it, they can do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't ready for tech in general in about 2 or 3 weeks. So that's good. Glad to have this format. Then also Huntsville bus trip. I think we have 31 signed up now. So 31 or 32, which is making it, we need 35 to break even. So it's getting to where it'll be less amount of money that the club has to put out if we don't get the 35 or 36 people.
Excellent.
Anybody not signed up don't want to sign up for the Huntsville bus trip? No? Okay. Just, yep. You want to, okay.
All right, Kevin.
Good. Right now, it's $120, but as a new technician, $100 for the bus trip. It includes the transportation, the entry fee to the Huntsville Ham Fest, 2 Danvers breakfast biscuits, ham, sausage, or plain, water, sodas, cookies, crackers, and fruit on the way down during the day, and whatever's left over on the way back. The bus backs up to the loading dock at the South Hall, where everything of the Ham Fest is indoors. You can bring back your equipment that you purchased to the bus during the day. We get down about, we leave from Germantown Baptist Church by 6:30 in the morning, or depending on when Danvers breakfast biscuits get to the bus. We get down about 9:45, leave after the 4 o'clock drawing, and get back to Germantown Baptist Church about 7:45 or 8 o'clock. That's it.
And
see me afterwards, and if you have the money, or I can tell you a couple of things that you can do to get a check.
What's the date for that, Joe?
August the 22nd.
Thank you, sir. All right, any questions on the bus trip? It's a fantastic opportunity to leave the driving to someone else and go down to Huntsville and just kind of enjoy the Huntsville Ham Fest, which will be an interesting Ham Fest this year because it's also the ARRL convention this year. So it'll be a lot of activity, a lot of fun this year. All right, any other activities or mentions from board members before we kind of transition into kind of the 8-2 repeater plan? All right.